Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday. Appreciate you being here. We're learning as we go on Spark. I took an order at 7:15 a.m. and I can't pick it up till 7:45, so that kind of sucks. It's only $15 for about 7 miles. I'm trying to get that incentive out of the way, make that extra money. I did learn, unfortunately, that Spark drivers don't get paid but every Tuesday. I'm not a fan of that. I like to get my money when I can have my money, like I always have on the other apps. So that's kind of a aggravating issue, but it's not going to slow us down because Spark obviously is going to pay us decently. As I only did 4 deliveries yesterday, I made $100 on Spark first day. I did get a notification on Instacart that the one single batch I took yesterday, which had 2 orders, somebody reported the entire order missing. I've had this happen once before, and I actually handed everything to that person, and it was easy to report fraud. This time I asked them if they wanted pictures. They didn't ask for pictures, but they did say that the report has been made and they'll investigate. It's pretty sad, that you do one batch and somebody reports the entire order missing. One person I've delivered to multiple times, so I know it's not them, and it's actually the other person that tipped $20 that did not even take away their tip and still reported the entire order missing. It makes no sense at all. So it's obvious fraud. It's easy to prove, in my opinion. All right, guys, I don't remember this happening yesterday, but this is 2 orders now that I've taken on Spark where I've had to wait to a certain time to pick up the order because it's not ready. I've waited about 15 minutes on this order. Don't have a problem with it because it's $35 for 7 miles. Again, I'm very impressed that Spark pays so much for the travel time plus the tips from the customers. So that's my thing. I think that these apps should pay to get these orders delivered. That's what Spark's doing. They've got so many orders, they're paying to have them delivered. DoorDash could learn from this because I know they have the market share in food delivery. If they would just pay the drivers for distance and to get the order completed as soon as possible, that's the whole goal here, to make the customer happy. They would have a better service, in my opinion. The drivers would be happier, etc. But anyway, again, I'm a newbie to Spark. This is day 2. I've seen some bad orders already. I've actually rejected a $7 for 7 miles, so I'm not taking that. Even though I need 20 deliveries to reach my incentive goal of $210, I'm still not taking that. I only waited like 2 minutes and got this order, so I would have missed out on that if I would have just been solely focused on the incentive. Again, you have to think about your money. This is all about you. You need to think about what order is best for you and take it. Don't just take orders. I don't see how people are doing the Top Dasher and the Diamond program to keep their AR so high on DoorDash when you have to take horrible orders to maintain that percentage. Anybody preaching to you about Top Dasher and Diamond program being where it's at, that may be the future of DoorDash, but it doesn't have to be the future for you. I even heard the term multi-crappers today. People like to call other people names for their practices, their business practices. I think if you're not multi-apping, then you're not thinking about yourself. If you're relying on one app, you're screwing yourself. Dedication to one app is not going to get you anywhere, especially if you think Top Dasher or Diamond program is going to do something for you. But if you want to be a Top Dasher and you want to do Diamond program with DoorDash, go for it. If you want to be the best person on Grubhub, go for it. If it's your cup of tea and you think it works for you, do it. It only matters what you think at the end of the day, but you can't fool yourself. You should have as many apps as possible for the best opportunity for you. Otherwise, you're just cutting your own throat. My channel is not reliable enough for DoorDash content alone, so I can only tell you when I turn on DoorDash and I actually take an order, it's usually worth my time. Like yesterday, that ended up being like $18 for, I don't know, like 5 miles or 7. I think maybe it's 7 miles, but I still get those orders, even though I'm not Top Dasher. Anyway, this Spark delivery is from Sam's, and it's going to 2 locations. And as soon as they come out here and bring it to me, I'm already checked in now. I can get moving. All right, guys, so I took an Instacart for $16 and some change for about 3 miles. I think it was like 12 items. Dropped it off, went back to the same area again. Haven't seen anything, and I was able to dash, so I scheduled my dash from 11 to 12, so it's 10:45. Picked up a Chipotle for $7. I think it's gonna go up. It's 3 items. It's going to a nice area, plus it's Chipotle. They usually go up most of the time. But apparently sparks slowed down. I haven't seen any sparks. So, but I have not been hanging around Walmart either. So I've hit spark now until 3. I want to say I was hitting spark now and it was not coming on. Is there a certain amount of drivers they allow on? I need people to comment, man. I haven't posted the other video from yesterday and I haven't seen anybody's comments yet. I mean, I have as this is posted, but like I need more information. Of course, I need to do my own research, I guess. All right, guys, well, that order turned into $9. I went to the Publix parking area, which has a lot of restaurants. Got a DoorDash for $11.50 for 2 deliveries, one for China Walk, one for Five Guys Burgers and Fries. It's going about 5 miles roughly. One order is $51 to Five Guys. So I'm expecting it to go up. Doesn't mean it will go up, but I'm expecting it to go up, and I'll let you know. We're always looking for the big ticket, right? See, that lady tipped $3.50. Now, if I were to ask you which one of those was the better order, most of you guys would probably say the $51 order, which turned into $8. Not necessarily. That person tipped just over 10%, whereas this person here, the payout was $5.50. You know, DoorDash has got to get their portion when they give you a double order, but she tipped 30%. So technically, I appreciate her more than I do the other person with the higher dollar order. It's just the way it's just the way I look at it. Comment down below and tell me what you think, but that's what I feel. I feel like this person was the better customer. So she was expecting a Diet Coke that she put in the notes that the restaurant would not give her because she didn't pay for it. She was offended and couldn't believe they didn't charge her for it. And that's not how it works. She should know better. She probably does know better. All right, guys, we got another Spark order. It's $24 for 2 miles. 2 orders. Not going to take long at all. It took long to wait. Like I got the order and I had to wait again until like 12:45. Got the order at like 12:25. So I tried to drive around and get maybe a close DoorDash offer. Nothing came in. No worries. Got me something to drink, something to eat, and I'm ready to go. So we're already closing in on the first drop off, which is Mr. Coffee Bean, which is a place I normally pick up from on DoorDash and other apps. Yeah, it's a lot of items. It's over 150 items altogether. The payout, like I said, is $24 for a couple of miles for 2 stops. Wasn't getting anything on Spark, so I went to the website. It said log out. That was one of the things to do. So I logged out, logged back in, and instantly got this offer. So I don't know what the problem was. All right, that order wasn't so bad. It was just a bunch of bags. If I was going to order through Walmart, I would definitely have somebody shop it, because these guys that do curbside just throw it in the damn back of the truck. It was a pie crust, and it was at the bottom of everything. It was kind of bent and warped a little bit. Not much I can do about that. Hopefully we don't get rated on that, because obviously we didn't shop it, but you know, customers probably don't know that, so I'm not sure. It looked like a damn mess on my trunk. No need to bag anything, because they put it in there for you, and it's just it's crazy. Now the first drop off was 12 gallons of milk, and like I said, it was going to a coffee shop, so didn't bag it because it was 0.8 miles away, and I was going to be there pretty quick. Plus I got the AC on, even though it is 70 degrees. It's not bad. The high today is 72. Feels really good out here. All day I've had my windows down. Just feels great. Only downside with that is pollen. So I'm very allergic to pollen, but you gotta have the windows down sometimes just to enjoy the cool weather. So waiting again. It seems to be a pretty good day. I don't know what total I'm at right now, especially with the tips not, counting, and they're just unconfirmed, basically income until the person has time to increase, decrease, or take away totally. I'm not a fan of that, but it's going to affect my daily totals, because like say I accepted that for 24, what's going to count towards the day is minus the tip. So it may look like I did less today, but eventually those tips will come in and I'm going to count it towards whatever day they came in on. It's the only way to do it. I can't count the tip now because it's like they could take it away, or they could increase it. Let's be positive.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can